Well, my name is Gijsbert van Frankenhuizen. When I came to America and people said, what? What's that name? So everybody knows me as Nick. It's just short for nickname. I came from the Netherlands. I have been drawing since I was 5 years old. My grandmother bought me a big box of crayons. I took 2 handfuls and I went right to the wall. I thought it looked really good. Then my dad comes home from work and who did that? I got in trouble for drawing on the wall and he brings me a present. That was a sketchbook. And he said, well, if you want to draw, you don't draw on the wall, you draw in the sketchbook. Thanks, Dad. If you guys are journaling, keep on doing it, guys. Because when you get older, you forget stuff. You know that, right? Yeah. Our books are based on our journals. In 1998, Sleeping Bear Press called me and wanted to know if I wanted to do this book. How many kids here don't like to draw? I asked this question in kindergarten and everybody loves to draw. And then I asked the same question in 5th grade and half the kids don't like to draw anymore. And then I ask them why, and it is always because they don't like what they see. Well, I'm going to show you guys that drawing is can be really simple. If you know how to make those 3 shapes, you can draw anything you like. Everything you look at is made of those shapes. You believe me? Class is over. Every time you draw something, look for the simple shapes. The simpler, the better. Now look at that bear. That's a length or tipped over a little bit, but it's still a triangle. Can you see that now? And then when you put 2 ears on there and a snout and you put his leg on there, you have a bear sitting on the hill. Here's a flying wing. Where's the simple shape there? Here is a rectangle and here is a triangle. 2 shapes put together. Now you don't even have to erase those shapes. If you would look under the paint, you would see so many lines. I never erase them because when I paint my picture, what happens to those lines?
They're gone.
They're gone. They're under the paint. So again, you have to look at this as the very basic shapes, and now it's up to you guys to fill them in with feathers and color. What happens if I put a plume on his tail?
Lion.
Lion, boy or girl? That's the girl because the boy has
Fluffy. Fluffy.
But you don't have to make it a lion. You can make it a house cat, a bobcat. Now what are the 2 sticks on top of his head? Yeah?
They're feathers, not ears.
Very good. They're not ears, very your ears. Right there, same as the owl. One is over here and the other one is over here. But you can't see it because first of all, he doesn't have this part. And when you take that off, what's left over?
Nothing.
There's a hole in your head. You always want to wait with the little details till last. You want to do the big shapes first. Sometimes an animal might be 20 shapes. It doesn't matter how many shapes you have to put together. The more you draw, the fewer you use them. But even in my journals, I still use those shapes, but I use less because I've been drawing so much. It's like writing. When you were in 1st grade, you had to learn how to write all the letters, right? And now you don't even think about the letters anymore. You can probably write with your eyes closed. And don't worry what your neighbor's picture looks like, okay? You're all different, so you are gonna draw different, and there's nothing wrong with that. There will be crooked, fat owls, crooked owls, skinny owls. We don't care, but they're all gonna look like owls, alright? How hard was that, guys?
Not hard.
Pretty easy, huh?
Yeah.
Do we have time for another one?